I started off in conveyancing 18 years ago. I accidentally fell into it. I was off traveling in Dubai at the time. And a lady I know, she'd started a law firm, and she said, "Oh, do you want to come work with me? You'll be a really good fit." And I had no intention of getting into law at the time. So I was like, okay, I got nothing to lose. I was out traveling. So I was like, okay, I'll come back to England. We'll get into it, see how we go, and we'll take it from there. But she introduced me to the CLC route at the time. I did start my journey with the CLC in 2006, but then the recession hit and I got made redundant in 2009. So I had to put everything on hold for a while. And then, of course, I went and got married, had a baby. So things got pushed off for a little while. And then I continued on with my career in conveyancing, and I built up a good experience. But I never really thought about qualifying until recently, when my employer suggested, saying, "You have so much experience, why not get into and get that qualification, so that will then validate you, saying that you have a piece of paper to say you know what you're doing." So I went, I looked into it, I found the law training center, I approached them, and they were very good, very easy to communicate. I got in touch with them, the replies were very fast. So I enrolled a couple of years ago, and that's how my journey began. I work full-time for a firm called Robinson Allfree, and I've been with them for 3 years and a bit now. My role is a residential fee earner, and I deal with all aspects of conveyancing, from freehold to leasehold to remortgages. Anything that comes under the umbrella of residential conveyancing is what I do. When I first went into conveyancing, my boss at the time, she introduced me to the CLC route, the Council for Licensed Conveyancers. While I looked into them, I didn't really go with the CLC to start with. I went through the Silex path, and I did my Silex up to level 3, and then I looked into the law training center and the licensed conveyancing course, and I'd already done my foundation level. So when I approached the law training center, I was hoping that I would have the exemptions which I could carry forward, which they said that I could. And then obviously I went on to my level 6, and then the journey began from there. A lot of misconception that to get into law or any kind of area in law, that you have to have a degree of some sort. I didn't go through the formal degree qualifications. I did my A-levels. I decided to go to university, but at the time I didn't feel that that was the right choice for me. The core subjects that I thought I wanted to learn was not the career that I wanted to build up, because I ended up in law. And then I realized you don't have to have a degree to qualify into becoming a licensed conveyancer through the CLC route. It's quite focused on what I'm trying to qualify into, which is residential conveyancing. I would become a licensed conveyancer at the end of the qualification. It's mainly focused in nothing but conveyancing and landlord and tenant. So it's very specific to the core subject that I am working in, and that I found that really helpful. 2 main reasons I chose the law training center. The fees were very flexible, payment plans could be put in place, and the staff are very knowledgeable with what they are doing, and they truly care about the students. And I felt very reassured when I contacted them, contacted the law training center, and I was very honest with them. I said, "This is where I am, these are my qualifications. I've done my foundation level, can I get exemptions?" They were like, "Yes, you exemptions apply. You can go into your CLC level 6 After you're qualified in your level 6, if you want to take it any further, we offer a wide range of other subjects. I found that very, very reassuring that there was something to fall back after the licensed conveyancing course ended. The good thing about the Law Training Center is the way the course is structured. The webinars, be it, or the flashcards, the tutors are always on hand to help. They're always approachable, always at the end of a telephone call or by email. Response times are very short. So if I did email or contact the Law Training Center or a tutor, I would get a response back the very next day, which was very reassuring, and the feedback was great, and they're very communicative. The support you get from the Law Training Center is unparalleled to some of the other course providers, because the tutors and the staff at the Law Training Center, they're always happy to help, whether it's by phone or by email. So you're never really alone, because you've got that background support whenever you need it. For me, as a person, I work full-time. I'm also a mom, so my priorities are divided between my work and my child. But again, the Law Training Center, they know that people have different paces that they can study at, and the way the course is structured is you have 2 years to finish your modules, which gives you, I think personally, I found that gives you enough time to be able to do the subjects that you need to cover to qualify. For me, it was the online support from the tutors at Law Training Center, and the additional resources such as access to, I think at the beginning it was practical law, but then they changed to Nexus, which has a lot of online resources that you can download or refer to, and also there's webinars available which you can refer to at any time, any day. You just log in and then click on the webinars and then listen at your own time. For someone like me who is working in conveyancing, I have worked for 18 years in the conveyancing field as a fee earner. To have that added qualification added to that just validates your role, to say that you can do your job well with that added qualification behind your name. The flexibility to work and the flexibility to study at the same time as holding down a full-time job with a full caseload, and the time that the Law Training Center gives you. And as I said, the response times very fast. So if I had any questions, the feedback was almost immediate. I didn't have to wait too long for test results to come through, or even the way the mocks are structured, you'd get feedback within a couple of days. So I found that all really helped me with my studies. In the future, I'm hoping to finish my final module, which is the accounts. So once I've done that, I'm hoping to be qualified as a licensed conveyancer. I'm hoping that it adds value to my role as a conveyancing fee earner. If you are focusing in conveyancing and conveyancing alone, then I would suggest going down that route, because it just focuses on specifics of conveyancing and enhances your knowledge, so you have that knowledge to do your job at the end of the day. Because I've worked in this field for such a long time, I feel that if I qualify, then it just validates that I've been doing the right thing. What I enjoy about the legal profession, especially in conveyancing, is when you're helping someone buy their first home, or whether it's buying any home for anyone and helping them move in or out and going into their dream home. That gives me a lot of pleasure. Mainly my son, I want to show him that age is not a barrier or the time, and if you want to study or qualify, there's no better time to do it